Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Litecoin. We'll take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours of time. So while this here may look like a couple months worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of weeks broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to use this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Before I go any further, I should have noted at the beginning, but I'll note right now from a disclosure perspective, I do own Litecoin from the long side, so just keep that in mind as I go through the analysis. So let's talk about a couple of these broad levels here that are standing out. So I get it, cryptos are open 24/7, so if you're watching this video, 15 hours from now, the chart will look a little bit different, but that's why I want to talk about more so these broad levels, so you can just ask yourself, okay, well, where does the price stand relative to this level, relative to that one, and that way this, the video here will remain relevant for as long as possible. And the first key question that you need to ask yourself whenever you're watching this, so even if it's, like I said, 15 hours from now, is this: where does the price stand relative to that purple line right there, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average? So far, it's been doing a good job of acting as support. You can see from the big move here, the price pulled back, and multiple times, the bears try to press down below it, but to give credit where credit's due, the price not only held above it, but because it held above it, the purple line started to, get a nice upward slant to it. So you definitely do want to see the price stay up above that purple line. Now, if you're pulling this up 15 hours from now and the price is down at, let's say, 79, 78, well, then, yeah, that would be a clear violation of that purple line, and that would be a sign that the bears are starting to take back over. But as things stand right now, as I talk, the bulls, yeah, the price has pulled back. There's no doubt about that, from its highs. There's been some bearishness here. However, the bulls do still have a chance to kind of hold strong like they've done in the past, like I already pointed out. And that's definitely what you want to see. Now, if you're watching this and the price is below that purple line, then the must-hold level of support is down here right around 76. If for some odd reason the price is below 76 when you're watching this video, over the next 24 hours or so, then something very bearish happened, because that would take quite a bit for the price to get all the way down there. But in a nutshell, key levels of support again, 50-period moving average, and then the $76 mark. What about levels of resistance? As things stand in regards to that, what I'm going to do is just throw out a trend line here, because it's looking like that's kind of the most efficient way to do it. And I'm just going to use that trend line right there. Yeah, there was that one, false breakout, but overall, the main kind of general trend of things can be mimicked pretty nicely there by that trend line. So keep an eye on that. If the price is up above that line when you're watching the video, then hey, that's illustrating and telling you that the bulls are currently underway with a technical pattern breakout. But resistance right there, you can't really assign a numerical value to it, because that line's going to change as time goes by, given it's sloping downwards. But just understand, generally speaking right now, that's going to be that first key battleground that the bulls have to fight up through. So yeah, let's see how the next 48 hours or so go. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.